is the main file system which is called root. Okay, so under that we have various subdirectories. As you can see, slash bin, slash etc, slash sbin, and so on. Okay, so we will be taking each file system one by one. Okay, so let me show you the same under. See, I have done cd slash, so I have, and if I do ln, so these are all the file systems files. Okay, so starting with slash bin. So slash bin is like essential, you it commands it stores all the commands which basically a user uses, right? So echo, if I want to echo anything like printing, it's just the same kind of print command. If I want to copy it, then I can use cp command. If I want to cat anything, any file, then bash for that particular user. So these are all the commands which are stored here in slash bin, which are being used by a user. So if any user is using any command, so those all commands will be stored under slash bin. Okay, now let's talk sbin before etc. So sbin is this is similar to slash bin, but what's difference is there is that sbin is like contains all the commands, or you can say system binaries. It contains binaries of the system. So admin privileges uh, commands are being stored under slash bin slash sbin. Okay, so here you can see fdisk is for like formatting a disk, and fsck for uh, checking the file system, like how it is there. So maybe you will be using all these commands later on, so I need to reboot the my system. So these are all like uh, system commands, like, or you can say admin commands. So those all commands will be stored under slash sbin. Okay, so we have covered slash bin and slash sbin. Now coming to slash etc. So slash etc is a uh, directory where all configuration files will be stored for the systems. Like you have a cron tab from where you can like set a cron job or so, right? And there are various other settings under etc. So all configurations which we can do. So let's say host file is there. Let me yes, let me cat etc and hosts. Okay, so as you can see, this is my host file which is there. Okay, so here the local host is set up, that is 127.0.0.1, and this is my laptop which is set on this IP. So all the configurations which are done are all set under etc directory, right? And you can set passwd to change a password of a specific user and so on, and all these. So these all things are stored under slash etc. Now coming to slash usr. So slash usr is like for read-only user applications, like support data. Okay, so user usr slash bin is same as slash bin. So both include uh, the user commands. Similarly, for under user there is sbin also, that command that stores admin commands. Then we have usr slash include, so that includes standard files for C code. And similarly for usr library, which contains all the libraries or the packages of the systems, right? Then we have slash usr slash local. So that will be storing all the local softwares. So all local softwares would be stored under slash usr slash local. So let me show you some content of slash usr slash local command. Let me do ls over there. So as you can see, I have various local softwares which are there. So AWS CLI I recently installed, so that is being installed here, and various other files. Okay, so yeah, these are local softwares. Then I have user share slash user slash share. That would be storing static data shareable across all architecture. Okay, so we have talked about slash usr. Now talking about slash var. So that will store. var itself denotes variable data files, the files which are going to change, uh, which usually change with a certain amount of time. So first talking about slash var slash cache. So that would be this particular file, folder would be storing all the application cache data, right? So all the application cache would be stored here. Similarly, slash var slash lib. So all library related data would be stored here, the program data. Slash var slash log, it's would be storing the data for log files to track resources in use. Okay. Then we have a slash var slash log. So basically all the logs which are being generated uh, of any applications or so. So all those logs will be stored here. So if any of my applications is running and I want to check logs, so I need to navigate to this path. So basically you will be using mainly this path in your day-to-day life. And then we can talk about slash var slash opt. So that is variable data for installed packages. Okay, so the variable data which would be varying. uh, okay, then we have slash var slash spool. So task waiting to be processed. So all those tasks which are being waiting to be processed, so they will be stored here. Then we have slash var slash temp. So all temporary files will be saved here under slash var slash temp. Okay, great. Now we will be talking about slash dev. So all device files will be stored here. So basically you will be using a lot time slash dev slash null, because it contains, like, we would be forwarding many logs to this path. So basically all the non-used uh, data we can forward it to here, so that that can be uh, extracted, and maybe, yeah. And then we have slash home. So user home directory it is. So under slash home, all the users would be created. Okay, so add user. Okay, so let me add a user here, test one. Only root can add a user, yes. Let me do sudo add user, already there, test 2. Okay, let me give it a password, test test test. So cd slash home, and I can see that a new user is created, that is test 2. Okay, so which I have created here. So all the users which I would be creating will be stored under slash home. Now talking about slash lib. So lib will be storing all the libraries of the file systems. Then slash mnt, this is a temporary mount file for the file system. Then we have slash opt, which would be storing all the optional software application. So all the optional software. So let me clear this here. Cd slash opt and then ls. You can see all my optional software. Let's say Postman I've installed, so WebEx. So these all optional softwares are stored here under slash opt. Then we have slash proc. So this shows all the processes which are running on the files. Okay, so slash proc, we can get all the processes on the file system. Then we have slash root. So this you can say is a home directory for the root users. Okay, so now we have covered all our file systems. Okay, so now let me tell you about um, let's say let's talk about absolute path and relative path. Okay, so let I have done ls here. If I do postman, if I do ls here, if I do app, okay, then if I do ls here, okay, so 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 this is my absolute path. Okay, this is my absolute path to reach icon file, let's suppose. So this is my absolute path. So absolute path is what that starts from slash. Okay, cd dot, I will cd enter and I will go to my home location. Okay, so as we are talking about absolute path, so absolute path starts with slash. So that etc pass wd etc, let's see where, then log. Okay, I need to do cat where log messages is not there. Let me do auth. Okay, so as we have we can see here, this is my absolute path. Okay, so I can reach to this location auth.log from by this way also, and I can reach to the same path by doing first cd slash var, then cd slash log. Okay, cd, sorry, my bad, log, and then doing a cat. Okay, so I can reach in both way, but this is my absolute path which I'm using, that is starting from slash. And this one by one that I'm skipping to that location auth, so that is my relative path. So relative, from relative word itself you can uh, like guess that it is a relative path, like one after other, right? Relatively, but this is the absolute path. So yes, so hope this uh, topic is clear to you, uh, the absolute and relative path. Okay, so guys, let's keep this discussion for today, this much only, and we would be talking more about managing file from command line tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.